a civilized discussion. I get it. Mm-hmm.
5 alpha A and B camera common marker.
Like if my story's out there, I want to use my own words, and I want to use, like, people should see me how I am and where I come from, what my story is, not like how other people are telling it.
The incident that inspired me, like, it has to go back to that time when I met Kayden for the first time. The truth in his eyes, how he told me his story and the things that he has gone through, nobody should ever go through. And it really struck a chord with me. And that's something that really I had in the back of my mind to do something, or something, a story that needs to be told for me.
The film means a lot to me personally, because I feel like I've worked a lot with just going through therapy and getting to a point where I am in my life right now. So like just putting it in words and knowing that like other people are gonna see it, it just felt cathartic, and like the other people could relate to it. So yeah, the whole process and the filming was very cathartic for me, because it just felt like letting go. I think telling my story would definitely help people, because I feel like you never know how it's gonna affect anybody, because there's parts to it that are so like humanistic. It's just like everybody has been through those struggles, and it just that like, hey, those cliques have felt the same feelings, and it's just even like giving them something to think for one day, or like just giving them something to ponder and just like feel more connected with the world around them. I feel like that's amazing.
The 4 children that we have interviewed in the movie, they have the fear of rejection. Jag brought a unique perspective of being a lesbian in the community. How lesbians fear being forced into marriage.
In our culture, sometimes when somebody comes out to their parents, they're still forcing arranged marriage on them, even though they know their kids are gay. So I hope that by people viewing my story, viewing the film, that practice will sort of come to an end. Hopefully parents will start understanding better what it means to be gay, what it means to be bisexual or trans, right? Like I don't want people to continue to force their own ideas on their kids who might be struggling.
When Alex approached me with the concept of a movie that we could produce as part of Share Vancouver's movie making, we talked about what kind of movies we could make, and then it was not too hard because our members have all experiences related to how they live their life. So we thought it's important to share that story.
We wanted to take a much more broader and bigger impact, much more social impact. It wasn't just about a specific story of one person and their tragedy, like in My Name Was January. We want to reach a broader audience, the South Asian community, the broader community, and talk about bullying, racism, oppression, discrimination, family rejection, and how you can overcome that and love each other. You know, I think it's going to be amazing when the South Asian and Punjabi Sikh community see parents, you know, from another generation who are traditional, who are religious, who are orthodox, who are so, that parents can relate to these parents. And the parents are saying, I love my child. I love my lesbian child. I love my gay son. And this will send a message to other parents that there's nothing wrong with having gay and lesbian children. I think that is a very powerful message, and that's a very powerful story to see in the film.
I remember like one of the scenes that we were shooting during B-roll. Yeah, was set up in the room, and then we were just waiting for the sun to come through the window. We started at like 11 a.m. and then the sun didn't come through the window till like 4:30. So I'm there sitting in my kimono and then they're just like ready.
If I think to who I was before we started filming to who I am now, I feel like I've grown a lot. And part of it is just feeling comfortable voicing my story for the first time from start to finish. So yeah, I think I've grown a lot since the beginning.
I think it's this movie like has definitely helped me in pushing myself out of my comfort zone. I'm a very quiet, private person. Yeah, just pushing myself to share my story, to be able to talk about it. Yeah, it's been one hell of a journey. Yeah.
When I tell my story, when I talk about being gay, it's just my life story. It's not like I've done something extraordinary. Like I just was attracted to women, right? So I just feel like a regular person sharing her life story.
Yeah, I think I should give myself credit. I am a brave person for telling this story on a screen and like getting other people to just, you know, and come and visit me and where I am and what I have to share. So I think that's a very brave thing to do.
Sharing your story in front of camera is not a small feat. It takes incredible courage, and I'm really proud of my subjects who have come out and pour their heart out for people to see, because it's not easy to do.
This is a human story. It is not just a queer South Asian story. It's about love. It's about acceptance. It's about the psychological trauma of rejection. It's about the impact of racism and bullying and oppression and discrimination. So there's some general themes here which will appeal to everyone regardless. But towards the end of the film, it all comes together very nicely. And there's a very, very uplifting message. I made this film because I want to send a message that love is love. It doesn't matter if you're gay or lesbian or South Asian or where you are from the world. Love is love, and we need to love each other.
Emergence out of the shadows means to me just like a turtle just trying to poke its head out, trying to see this beautiful world that's like around me that has always existed, but like somehow I've just been inside that shell and been afraid to poke my head out.